Tifa here. Today we are in good old New Orleans. Now we stayed right in the heart on Bourbon Street at the Four Points Sheraton. It's something I do not recommend just by staying here ourselves. This is a very early wake up and a very late night. So much so that they actually put earplugs at your nightstands. But if you do want to stay on Bourbon Street, the Sheraton Four Points is right in the heart of the French Quarter. The pool is beautiful, the rooms are clean and updated, the bathrooms had everything you needed. Beautiful little hotel. Here's the kicker about staying on Bourbon Street. The party doesn't stop until 1 a.m. That's why they give you the earplugs. Then the street cleaning starts about 5 a.m. If it's not street cleaning, then the trash pickup starts at 4:30 a.m. Then there's this. So our first meal of the town is at the Bourbon House. We're going in to get some po' boys and look at this beautifully architectural grand restaurant. As you can see, so many delicious choices here. Of course, what's a po' boy without a bourbon flight? Gotta get that. Now this was a girls' trip, so what we did was we grabbed a map beforehand and we decided where we wanted to go and what we wanted to do. And we had a lot planned. All the ghostly stops, the antique bars, the haunted bars. We did stop and get the specialized drink from each one. So the first one is the Absinthe House. Absinthe is more like black licorice. Not my favorite, but very cool. Is very much known to cause hallucinations back in the day. And the drink itself is a whole show and a mood. And the French Quarter is so walkable. You could take many different varieties of transportation, but walking is going to get you there the fastest. And oh, the things you'll see. Our next stop was the Haunted Museum known as Bloody Mary's. Yes, we did our own voodoo doll. And we also got tickets for the Haunted Museum. Of course, the Haunted Museum has lots of items, tons of stuff, lots of historical stuff, and I highly recommend, if you can, do the nighttime tour. I'm sure that's way spookier. You can also buy a ticket to get a card reading, and that is also done in the Red Room. And these guys almost gave me a heart attack right here. And out in the courtyard is the biggest oak tree I have ever seen. And then we were going to go back to our hotel to get a rest, but then there was this guy again. So on to Lafitte's Blacksmith Shop, one of the oldest establishments. This bar has been serving since 1770. The walls are covered in photos of some of the many celebrities that have stopped by. And you know, nighttime is for people watching, y'all. And right back to our hotel. It was kind of nice just walking right to it, but boy, was it loud at night. And of course, mornings are for beignets. Cafe Beignet was our go-to place because it was close to the hotel. This place is so cute. So of course, beignets and mimosas. What a better way to start a vacation day. My biggest tip, if you know you're going to New Orleans, is to go and purchase your Jazzy Pass online ahead of time. You can ride all the streetcars, RTA, and the ferries. But just remember, this is just regular old everyday transportation for locals. We picked up the St. Charles Green Line. It's the oldest historic streetcar still going in America. We went down into the Garden District, and this is where I personally recommend you should actually get a hotel or Airbnb. This place is gorgeous. You can pick up the streetcar and take it right back in to Bourbon Street. But you can sleep at night with no noise. The beautiful and historic Lafayette Cemetery is there. It was not open to us during this time. They were doing some renovations. It is a National Historic Place. And right across the street is the Commander's Palace if you want to have a really swanky dinner. And all the homes here are decked out for Mardi Gras. We also hit the Ruby Slipper Cafe while we were down here, which of course for me, I'm a Wizard of Oz freak. Back onto another beautiful historic streetcar, which this one is the Red Line, going to City Park and the Museum of Art. And they have a gorgeous Museum of Art park that is absolutely free, but they also have a Cafe du Monde. So you can grab a seat in this beautiful park, have some beignets and some chicory coffee, and then walk right over to the free sculpture garden, which of course there is donations taken at the door. Now I can't show you all of it because of course this place is huge, but it's totally worth the ride over on the streetcar. Come and take the day, have a walk. It's really, really pretty during the day. Okay, so the next day we were back on the streetcar and we were looking for Willie Mae's. It's a couple blocks off the streetcar line. Totally worth the visit. This is the best fried chicken around. So on this afternoon, I was on a mission to find the Weeping Angel in Metairie Cemetery. So we took the streetcar all the way to the end of the line. Then we had to walk just a little bit under a freeway where there actually was no sidewalk, and we found the cemetery. Once I saw that picture, I was just amazed, and I said, I really want to see this myself. So we set off and looked for this, and we were like the only people in the cemetery besides the gardeners and the people working on the grounds, and we took the hike and we finally found it. Now walking up to this, everyone said, oh, you can't get to it, you can't get to it. But I could see as we were getting closer, the doors are locked. You can't actually get into the mausoleum. But look at this, just look at this. It was so beautiful in the light. It was just amazing. And this cemetery is very old, has many historic markers in there, and it does have many of the weeping angels around the area. And we took the streetcar back into town to find the Hotel Monteleone to find the amazing little carousel bar. And yes, look at this. The bar itself, if you sit at the bar, the round part does spin while you sit there. So this place is pretty busy. You might have to come back once or twice. I think this was our second try. And we finally got a seat at the carousel bar, and this is just so cute. I do believe this was a Sazerac drink. So headed down towards the waterfront, of course, you'll see the beautiful Jackson Square, and coming over to the side is Cafe Du Monde. Now here it's always busy. It's just always busy here. They do have a walk-up window outside that you can walk up to and order and pick up your beignets. Walk towards the back, you'll see the ordering window. If you keep going, you'll see the window where you can see all the cooks and chefs making the beignets. You can keep walking towards the back and see the lovely art that is going on. And we're walking towards the French Market now, which is a lovely little shopping area. The first section is going to be food, little restaurants, things to eat, fresh foods, fresh sandwiches, and then the next section is going to be shopping. So we did also have to stop at Faulkner's House of Books. This is a very historic book house that you can buy some books. And of course, by then it's time for a drink. So we went to the Vampire Cafe where you can get a drink you can't get anywhere else. And let me tell you, the looks you get when you're drinking this is pretty good. Now we took a walk along the riverfront. The one thing we did miss was the ferry. It was closed for renovations, but they do recommend a round trip ferry at night. Grab a bottle of wine or champagne and it's a great night. One of our last stops included Mardi Gras World, which is where they build all the beautiful floats for Mardi Gras. You can go online, request pick up or drop off by their free shuttle, and then you get to see a small presentation at the beginning, and then they take you through a tour through the production line where you will see them working on this year's Mardi Gras floats. And you can see all the years past Mardi Gras floats. Pretty cool. tour is St. Louis Cemetery #1. This is a guided cemetery. You must have a tour ticket. You can see Nicolas Cage's pyramid, some of the tombstones that have survived bombings, and some of them have actual bombs with them. In Marie Laveau's. This is Marie Laveau's tombstone, her actual one. Our last drink to find that we were looking for was the Napoleon House and getting a house Pim. And of course they do have a full menu, but we sat at the bar and enjoyed our last Pim. Now everyone knows you'll never go hungry in New Orleans. Vert de Marty is open 24 hours. They got lovely sandwiches, muffaladas. I mean, just look at this muffalata we got at 11 p.m. one night. And then there's the Clover Grill, also open 24 hours, a super awesome breakfast, and great hamburgers. Well, that's it for today. I hope everyone gets a chance to go down to good old New Orleans. Thanks for watching, and please don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. See you next time.